So for our defense, so you will never see that the heads are down or something like this. They will always give everything and they will run until they can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the spirit that we have. Like, even if one of our team hasn't the best day, everyone will run more and will run his kilometers, So I think that's the point of our team. That's why we are so good, because we are more like friends and family than a basic football team.
Welcome back here on Sandy Bay Media for another episode. I'm joined by German side Viktoria Berlin, and we're going to have a chat with them about their season so far. Let's get an introduction on who we've got.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the head coach of Viktoria Berlin Women since just July, I have to admit. So it's a new project. So far, it has gone very, very good. I like the ambition of the team and the atmosphere. I also brought a big coaching team to the staff, and now we are 8 coaches, and it's a very, very very passionate coaching team, and I like it about it.
Good to hear. And Annie, yourself?
Yeah, I'm Annie. I play the defensive midfielder for Viktoria Berlin. I guess for the last 3 years. So I switched clubs, I think back in 2018. And yes, that's me.
And you're also part of the leadership group? So Annie, one more thing, you're part of the leadership group at the club as well?
Yes, so most of the time I play in the starting 11, and I also am like the talking part on the field. So I try to coach the other players on the field. So yes.
Fantastic. And Joy, yourself?
So I'm the second goalkeeper. I'm playing for Viktoria since 2016, so it's been a while yet. But yeah, I can't imagine playing for another team because I love the team, I love the club. So yeah, it's kind of home since these years.
That's brilliant to always hear that. Well, you've had a fantastic start to the season. I think sitting just third in the league with a game in hand. Johannes, do you want to take us through the season so far, and what's your thoughts have been?
Yes, I do. It was a kind of difficult start because the girls were comfortable with the ex-coach for many years, and that's kind of often changing that happens, and you have always to expect that you get some results that aren't that good. Because just the team has to fit to the coaches and the other way around. So we are a bit like careful, or didn't expect too much, but the team was pre-season with a high effort, and they gave us a lot, we gave them a lot, and I think most of the games we've played right now were on a great level, and the results are just saying for itself. It has been a very good season until today, I think. We might be on the head of the Tabelle. And
yes.
Yeah, that's it. And so I'm very proud of the team until now.
That's always great to hear. And Annie and Julia, your thoughts on the season so far?
Okay, so then I start. I think Johannes said it very good. We had a tough start into the season with all the switching coaching staff, and we played to go into the second league last year, but we lost 2 games with an interims coach. And that was very hard for the team, I guess.
Yeah.
But we practiced really hard in preseason. Everyone gave 100%, and we grew as a team even more through that. And now we see the results of that. So we played very good teams the last weeks in the league. The both teams which are standing in front of us right now because of the fewer games.
Catch up.
We played the last weeks and we won those games. We won those games, I think, not because we were the luckier team, but because we put more effort in the practice and we put more effort in the game. And yes, so that's why I think our season goes very well, and I'm excited for everything more.
Definitely sounds exciting. And Julia, from being in goals, are you happy with how your outfield players are playing? Yeah, it seems the best defensive record in the league so far.
So for our defense, so you will never see that they the heads are down or something like this. They will always give everything and they will run until they can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the spirit that we have. Like, even if one of our team hasn't the best day, everyone will run more and will run his kilometers, you know. So I think that's the point of our team. That's why we are so good, because we are more like friends and family than basic football team.
Yeah. So in other words, so you play for each other. So you play for each other.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's excellent to hear that. And Johannes, just wanted to bring back, obviously Annie and Julia have talked about, the team and what it's like on game day and also outside of game day. As a coach, is that what you strive to create and sort of have that mentality of these players? I guess in our earlier conversation was being a very professional side.
Yes, I think every coach wants it, but I would say we just developed it a bit. They always have been known as a team that is very familiar, and I think we just put something to it, some new ideas. And for me, or for us as a coaching team, it's important that the team can identify themselves with our game model and so on. So I think that's what makes good coaches, not just to put his idea of game to the team, but to see what players we have and to create a game model. So if I would have just physical players and fast players, but no technical skills, I just wouldn't play like Guardiola or something on a possession, but more on counter. Even if it's not my philosophy of football, but in a senior class, it's all about results. Not for me personally, but I think success makes also kind of fun, and it's important for self-confidence for the players.
Mm-hmm.
And especially for Viktoria, who has been on the first place in the past season, and they are always wanting to get there. So it was important to have a lot of success as early as it was possible.
Yeah, it's a long season, so getting those results early makes life easier. Excellent. So my next question was looking at the rest of the season. Obviously, promotion is objective for the club. Annie, Julia?
Yeah. So obviously in the club we talk like in the back about promotion to the second league. We played for it last year, but I think it's a difficult topic in German women's football because we always, like all of us, have jobs, and we practice 3 to 4 days a week.
Yep.
And next to our jobs. So this would mean we have to practice more. We have to have longer away games, which most of the time are 2 days instead of just 1 day.
Yeah.
And this is very difficult topic in German women's football, which doesn't make it really easy for us to say, well, we really, really want to get ourselves promoted to second league. And of course, everyone in our team wants to play that level, but not everyone can afford this.
Yeah, so it's not just an
yeah, because you also have to know, like, we didn't get paid, so we just do it for free, so we do it for the fun. So it's our hobby. And so nobody can say like, okay, then if we get to the second league, then I will work less because I get money and I can still have the same outcome in the month. So it would mean that we have to work the same, but we have to work harder for the football, and we have less time for us or for our family or for other things. And this is something that like it's easy to say we all want to play second league and we are able to because we are that good, but it's in the you have to see that it's not everyone can make it because it's a different thing than in man football.
Yes. I wasn't aware. Well, I learned something new today, which is great. So obviously then my next question is of the league. Johannes, you as a coach, you always want to win the league, and you're in pole position to do it this year.
You were a bit frozen, so you asked something about the league?
Yes, about winning the league this year. So you're in pole position, and just about trying to keep it now.
We're trying to keep it. Everybody knows when you're on pole position, it's like every opponent is happy to have a match against you because most teams, especially the teams that are down under, have nothing to lose, so they are highly motivated. And for us, it's good because we like games and opponents that are high motivated because we have the pressure on us, and we like it to deal with it.
Excellent. Well, I know it's getting late over there in Germany, so we're just going to wrap up. Just before we wrap up, Julia and Annie, so as players, what do you want to see for the rest of the year? Or what would you like to see from yourself or the team personally?
I think for me, it's just to give everything, like to play the best. And for me, it's more like to give everything in the practice. So I think at the end, it's also for the team, the important thing that we know that we did everything to win every week. So we win every game. And even if sometimes we are the unlucky ones, so it's football. It's not about who's the best game. It's more about who's scoring the goals. And in the past, we had some problems with that. So I think for us, and especially for me, it's just to give everything, to practice hard. And at the end, I think we will get the results that we deserve. So that is it for me. If we are at the end of the season, we are on the top, I'm totally happy. But even if sometimes we are the unlucky ones, and that's why we ended up at the second or third place. But we know, okay, we gave everything, we practice hard, and it's not about us that the reason is why we are not in the first place. Then it's also totally fine. Just to have, to do it the right way.
That's well put there. And Annie?
Yeah, my goals are pretty similar. So for me personally, in the first place, I want to stay healthy because I have a history of injuries back in the day. So I'm not getting younger, sadly. So I just want to stay healthy, and I think I'm, for me, pretty good in shape right now. So I want to stay there, and I want to even get more in shape so I play even better and can help the team even more. And for the team, so of course the first goals are to win the league. I think we can do that, and we are able to win the league and the cup in Berlin. But as Jule said, at the end, it comes up to, we have to give every week our best. We have to, as we earlier said, we have to run for each other and to, run more than our opponents and score more goals in every game, every week.
That's well summed up there. Well, look, thank you for all three of you joining us and having a chat about the season so far. All the best for the rest of the year, and we look forward to following it and seeing how you're going in a couple of weeks' time.
Thank you.